Today, we are not only here to show our support for this movement, solidarity with the community of Parkland, and to mourn the loss of every person lost to the senseless epidemic of gun violence, but we are here to forge a lasting change in this country. As I look out to you, I see familiar faces and strangers. I see classmates, friends, teachers, teammates, neighbors. I see a community. And most importantly, I see hope.
Yes.
Hope that one day we will no longer be accustomed to the slaughter of our children. That we will no longer accept this epidemic of gun violence as our norm. That we will no longer allow our representatives to turn a blind eye to the root of this problem. We will accept nothing less than comprehensive gun control. We will expect nothing less from our government than to protect us. Not just in schools, but in movie theaters, in churches, on our streets, and in communities of color that do not receive news coverage because it doesn't make for a shocking headline. We will not stop. We will not stop because too many times we have witnessed national policymakers neglect to do their jobs, valuing the blood money of the NRA over the lives of these victims. The silence ringing from the halls of Congress and the flimsy solutions proposed by the White House will not suffice. The solution to this disease is not more guns. It is not arming teachers, and it is not turning our schools into prisons. We must reflect on the morality of a country, and we must recognize that guns are the epicenter of this problem. America has faced this adversity before. A divided nation, a silent government, but even in the bleakest of times, America has persisted. Lawmakers are put into office by us, for us, and if they do not listen to our voices, they will no longer have the privilege to represent us. When our voices go unheard, our convictions go unanswered, and our truths are no longer held evident, the change will come from within. From Parkland to Washington, D.C., from Anchorage, Alaska to Boston, Massachusetts, to Montgomery, Alabama, to Berlin, Germany, to Tokyo, Japan, from right here in Benicia, California, and to the other 800 marches in cities across the world, and to every town in between, we hear you. We hear you, and we are fighting right beside you.
Yes!
And to the lawmakers that let our cries fall on deaf ears, you are an accessory to every death hereafter. This is a nonpartisan issue, and I plead the politicians in Washington to hear me when I say you need to choose our lives over your bank account. And if you continue to be a pawn of the NRA, if you value the rights of guns over the rights of your constituents, you will be replaced. That is a promise. To the young people here today, we are not the apathetic generation that they make us out to be. We have been told to be cynical, to be fearful, to be doubtful. I am telling you to reject this. We are not expendable. We are not collateral in the crossfire of this discussion. We were unwillingly drafted into this war that is killing us. And we never asked for this, but we will put an end to it. Future of this country, we are this country. We will be heard, we will be respected, and we will rebuild from the devastation that they have left for us, brick by brick, vote by vote, until we have a union that represents us in a country that we are proud of. We will have setbacks, our progress rescinded, our opinions disregarded, and our ideals questioned. But we cannot lose hope. And I have never been as hopeful as I am right now that we will get there. I would like to end with a quote from Cameron Kasky, a Parkland survivor and a leader of the Never Again movement. When you're on the right side of history, it's hard to lose.